It's a difficult pitch, especially if you're not used to it. And it's a very small pitch, it's very narrow pitch, and there's no advantage for us because it's their home ground as well, and they are used to it. They know every inch of the pitch, and I think we have adapted to the pitch as well this season to be able to implement our style. So yeah, and it's a battle of the pitches, but also a battle of football because their coach is very progressive. Their coach is a coach that likes to play from the back and believes in modern football. So it's going to be an important a lesson for our players how to approach this game, how to execute the details of the match, your tactical approach in relation to with the ball, without the ball. So it's a very interesting match for us to play and very interesting match for us to prepare. When you analyze teams, you suddenly gain respect for the coach, and they've got a very good coach and a very good team, and we have to be well prepared in the details and execute the details to be able to get the goals to win the match.
Coach, back to how you played the previous match against Mashujaa, whereby you had several chances in the first half and second half. You had most of the possession. You had several chances, but you could not convert those chances into goals. How do you feel about it? And your final third is not clinical on how to convert those chances into goals.
Yeah, I think the last match posed a challenge. And a challenge of us finding solutions on a difficult pitch, and it's our job to do that. When you create clear-cut moments and high XG chances like we did in the first half, and you don't convert them, it was very important then for us to change the structure slightly and to try to play the game in the second half in their final third, and not allow them to come out with big transitions. So the pressure that we kept on them, that was very important, because if you keep the pressure on them for an extended period, they're about to crack. We was very fortunate or unfortunate, it depends on how you look at it, that we got the goal in the last minute of the game, but that was due to the pressure. You talk about extra time, that we scored the goal in, but then you also talk about time wasted on their side, and they started wasting time. Every goal kick, when you reanalyze the game, 1 minute 30, every time the goalkeeper went down, that they took 1 minute 30 seconds to restart the game after that. And then it got, in the end, it came back to bite them, because if you start wasting time very early, you get extra time in the end, and that's just how football works. Sometimes if you're brave and you take the game to the opponent, fortune favors the brave, and they decided to go that route, and fortunately or unfortunately we got to score in the last second of the game.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you so much. When we're done with this, so they can speak. Now,
they've got a very good coach that a brave coach, a coach that won't just retreat and sit back. There can be a situation where he'll say, let's come and press us, and we have to be prepared for that. If they do decide to sit deep, or sometimes it's not a coach or a team that decides to sit deep, sometimes it's us that are imposing our build-up structures that don't allow them to press us high up the pitch, and we do force them into a low block. It's then our job to be able to find the spaces, to try to manipulate their structure in relation to get behind them or unlock them or pull them out of certain areas of the pitch. But if they do sit completely back in a 5 defense line, in a 6 defense line, with the wingers following fullbacks, or perhaps our fullbacks invert and the wingers coming inside, we have to find a strategy to be able to create chances. And it's very important that we keep our XG high. If we can keep our XG above 2, we will create enough clear-cut moments to be able to score. Like in the last match, where we don't take our chances early, it then becomes difficult. But it's very important that we keep our structure and not resort to getting desperate and kicking long balls and playing off second balls, because that is not really our strength. It's very important that we then manipulate their structure to be able to create clear-cut chances, and that's our job as a technical team, and it's the job of the players once the whistle starts for them to be able to execute.
okay.